5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hello, everybody. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
It's Jill's 40th birthday. Actually, it's not today.
No, it's not today, and I'm surprised that you're still telling me about happy birthday because that's usually for you. It's you only get a day, if that. Can you agree? Do you remember when we first met?
Yes, I do.
19 and you were 28, and
I was 53.
and I remember being like, "It's my birthday week." You're like, "Your birthday week?" It's like you killed my dreams at 19. I never was able to have a birthday week after that.
I never heard of a birthday. Like, people have birthday months now. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't
Not
know.
in this house, you don't.
No, we get a day, then we go back to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
You kids got to get a job. I don't know what that had to do with anything,
crazy.
but it was pretty funny. Anyways, welcome to Straight Out of Studio B. I'm Kylie.
Yes, welcome. I'm Jill.
And this is Lucy.
Can you even see her?
I don't know.
You will at some point.
Yeah, she'll get up. Lucy is our 2-year-old golden doodle.
Yeah, she is too. Okay.
Jill could go into details on the numbers and the letters and all that. I don't really understand all that.
She's a F1B.
She's an F1B golden
Basically,
doodle.
she doesn't shed.
Yes,
it's amazing.
she does not shed. So that is a good deal. Everybody enjoys that. So how you doing?
I'm good.
So we are experimenting with cameras.
Yes, this is different.
And oh, there she is. Well, hey, Lucy. Was somebody else getting my attention? Sorry. So we're experimenting with the cameras. And,
do I look at you or do I look at? I need like a place.
Well, you're kind of behind me, so it's hard for me to look at you.
Yeah.
You look pretty though in the lights.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. Wait. I got to get your noise. You look pretty in the lights. Wait, I messed up. You look pretty in the lights. Anyways, so Jill's 40th birthday. We didn't do a big.
No, I had big plans to go to Hawaii, but didn't happen. We bought the salon instead.
Well, I bought you a hair salon for your birthday.
Oh, gee.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, babe. Place I can work more.
Anyways, so but we did go to Six Flags.
Can
That
we
was
go?
fun.
Can we go to Hawaii for your 50th? Maybe. Can we start dreaming for that?
Yeah, that's about 30 more years though. So, anyways,
I started thinking of the jet lag and was like, with the kids and
it'd be rough right now.
be pretty rough. But I do.
Not to mention
I'd like
it
to make
cost
that
a
trip.
gazillion dollars.
I didn't want to do this fancy Maui Hawaii trip. I wanted to do a basic.
Take a canoe over.
Yeah.
Stay in the Motel 6.
No, you can do Hawaii for affordable. Affordable way.
Yeah.
You can. It's possible.
Yeah, that's everybody laughing at us. So.
Don't come to me for travel advice, though. I will not be able to help you with that.
But we did go to Six Flags with the family. We went to Six Flags. It's close to Hawaii. It's sort of like
We
Hawaii.
already have season passes. So,
The boys love it.
yeah, and we needed to go for spring anyway, so we decided to just go my birthday weekend. That was fun. We went on opening day of Aquaman.
Yeah.
And
They
we
were
got to ride
fired
it
up.
twice.
The kids had been studying up on the Aquaman
So our
ride forever.
kids are slightly obsessed, would you say, with roller coasters
Yes, they are.
and YouTube and all the roller coaster facts, which is kind of interesting because when you're in line for a roller coaster and you're there for a while, they can just sit there and call off all the facts.
Your 9-year-old is telling you everything about the roller coaster.
Yeah.
He even knows who made Aquaman. The company is called Maverick Rides.
Yeah, he's pretty proud of that.
Or something like that. So he did tell me that he wants to work for NASA, work on the space station during the week, and build roller coasters on the weekend. So we'll see.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a me and mommy retirement plan. Anyway, so what else is new, babe? How's 40 treating you? You weren't tripping like some people. Some people trip when they like turn 30 or 40.
I've
You were
decided,
good.
I mean, not that I would have tripped anyways, but I decided, just to go at it, to be excited and thankful. I'm thankful to be 40. Not much has changed. I mean, I just moved my Botox appointments from 6 months up to 4 months.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I moved my Botox appointments up from 6 months, every 6 months to every 4 months now.
And people
to keep
think,
it young.
oh,
Let's
yeah.
keep it real.
Yeah, let's keep it real. So I think everybody does Botox now, so we're good. I think I'm going to start, though. I have had vampire facials, and that's where they take the plasma and they...
You've had, was that with an S on the end? You've had more than one?
Yeah, I've done it twice.
Oh, twice. Oh.
And they take your blood and they spin it and they take the plasma and they rub it on your face, and
That just sounds really weird.
it's wild, but it works.
No,
because I remember when I did it, my black bags immediately went away. I need to do it
Sleep
again,
would
but
probably help with that too, babe.
yeah, a lot of that has to do with sleeping 4 hours a night, but whatever.
Well, I'm just putting it out there. I do Botox for preventative. I honestly don't really like how it looks on me at first. Is that terrible to say?
No, that was me making the Botox face.
Oh, I mean, it kind of like I've got small eyes, squinty eyes, anyways, and sometimes it makes it to where I can't open my eyes. No, let's just be real. But I like that it prevents it from from me having more wrinkles. So it's kind of like a give and take kind of thing, love and hate relationship.
Well, what else is new?
Well, I don't know.
We went to see. We all went to see John Christ this week. That was great. That dude is hilarious. Dude, he's hilarious.
Yeah, and the two opening acts he had were really good.
Yes, Caleb and Derek. They are hilarious. Hey, I didn't tell you this. I sent Caleb a Instagram message that night when I got home. I was like, dude, you're awesome. And he replied, said, man, thank you so much. It was cool. So
Was it cool?
yeah, I consider us friends now. So
Is he going to be on the podcast?
hey, Caleb, you should do the podcast. That dude's hilarious. Like, his sense of humor is like I don't know how you would describe it, but he's really quiet. And I don't really know. I'm trying to think of another comedian that's similar to that, but he's kind of really quiet and really laid back. And then it's not really what you would call a dry sense of humor, but it sort of is. But man, his jokes are hilarious. Like, he just slides them in there, and I don't know, he's good. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It was a good show.
come
A
on
lot
the
of fun.
podcast. That'd be fun.
It kind of seems like we have a life these days. We've been going
We
more
do.
than we have.
And we're going on the marriage retreat again. First week of May. That'll be fun.
Woohoo.
So don't get too excited with your
No. Woohoo. I am really excited, actually. It was a lot of fun last year.
yeah, that was fun. So what else have we done? Oh, the Jesus Revolution.
Yeah, so we went on my birthday, actually, and went and saw the movie.
That's
Jesus
what we did on your actual birthday. I was sitting there thinking, what did we do on your actual birthday?
Well, we were going to go
We
out
skipped
to eat.
work.
Yeah, I feel like we wouldn't be able to go see that movie in the theaters if we didn't go during the day when the kids were at school.
Yeah.
So we went and saw that movie, and it was really good. But tell
Oh,
them
it is.
about Jesus Music, because
Well, it
I don't
starts
think a lot
back-
of people know about that documentary.
Okay, and I think it might be the same company. There's and I think anybody that likes music should watch this. It's not just people that listen to Christian music or whatever, but there's a documentary called The Jesus Music, and it starts all the way back in 1968, and it's basically Woodstock is where it starts, and all the hippies, and it works all the way up through now. But it explains where basically where like I guess contemporary Christian music started, and it goes through everybody from like Striper from the 80s metal to like the hippies from the 60s to Toby Mac and Lauren Daigle and Amy Grant. Everybody you can think of is in it. But you need to watch that, and then you need to watch the Jesus Revolution, because it talks about how all the Christian music came from the hippies from Woodstock, because I mean these guys are all out dropping acid and doing drugs, and the way they explain it is they're all searching for something, and then they just after a while they're like, we're doing drugs, that's apparently not working. So anyways, it's cool. They all wind up in a church in Southern California, and if you can imagine 1968.
It was in a church that accepted them for who they were.
Well, not at first they didn't. Like it was like,
well, maybe not some of them. Members,
yeah, like imagine
the pastor did
the typical like Leave It to Beaver dad, from the 60s, and then all these hippies show up at this church, and some of the members were kind of freaking out, but then it got to be thousands of them, and anyways, it wound up everybody got along, and it's a true story, so check those out. That's another thing I want to talk to Kelly about, my friend Kelly Gay, when we get him on, because a lot of that movie, it's an emotional movie. I think it's emotional for me because I'm a musician. The woman I sat next to, me and you were crying our eyes out. The woman I sat next to was just chomping down her popcorn. It's a
like,
good.
Is she watching the same movie I'm watching? What is going on? It's not pouring out my nose.
Yeah, it's a good movie for it's almost like an underdog type thing.
I think if you relate to a misfit or that at all, I think that it's really moving.
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because I rode skateboards. I
married a misfit.
Yeah, hey,
so,
but right, being a skater and a musician and everything, and you can imagine what we've heard all of our life of. You got to get a real job, And there's many a times I've walked into a church and, it was one of the whole, one of the, those type deals when I walked in the front door.
Oh, yeah.
people are like, who is this dude? So, I get it, but it just goes to show you that God can work through anybody, and he worked through those hippies, man. It's cool.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I highly suggest.
And I think I would like to talk about that with Kelly, because Kelly's got tattoos and everything else. So I'm sure he's experienced plenty of walking in a church and people going, looking at him and, wondering what's going on. So he'd be a good one to bring in on that.
What's funny about stereotyping though? When we first started dating, you had long hair and earrings, and everybody assumed you had tattoos. Mm-hmm. And you don't have a single tattoo. But people are like, Kylie's got tattoos and earrings. I'm like, no, he actually has
no tattoos. None here. I let everybody in the rock world down. Didn't get a tattoo. Nobody in our band had a tattoo.
Yeah, I don't have a tattoo either. We're like a part of the non-tattoo club. Not that I care. I really honestly like tattoos.
Not sure if you guys have heard, not having tattoos is the cool thing now.
It's the new cool thing. If I got a tattoo, I'd want like a whole sleeve.
What?
I would. I'm serious. Like I wouldn't. That's really probably why I've never got one, because I don't want just one little tattoo somewhere. I want like
I've never. If I got one
from the neck,
I might get. See that? I've had that. Yeah, I've had that ring longer than I've actually had my wedding ring. It's got Jill on it. I'd probably get your name and the boy's name, like on my thumb or something. I don't know if that's a thing, but that'd be about it. But I'm not going to. So let's move on to the next segment. Anyways, where we at? Jesus Revolution. Yeah, it's cool. So what? I've got a note here.
What?
Color analysis.
Oh, well, we were talking about being 40, and you skipped over to talking about everything. Follow the notes, Kylie. I was saying being 40, you're just paying attention to more things that, want to look better, want to feel better, all that stuff. And I was going to explain the color analysis. Have people heard this? Like it used to be really popular, and then it seems like it's kind of popped back up on TikTok a little bit. But color analysis.
Oh, it's on TikTok?
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real. Definitely.
It's
So
real.
it's when you find the colors that suit you best, that bring out all of the things, your eyes, your skin tones, and all that. So I can think of 4 customers that wear their colors, and only 2 of them I know that we've talked about it, and I know that these women wear their colors, and like it's just like they look great all the time. So one of my customers, I mentioned it to her one day, and I said, "You've got to know what you're doing. Every time you come in, your colors that you wear just make your hair look better. They make your skin tone look better." And she said, "Yes, actually, I used to do color analysis." And I'm like, "What? That's amazing. I've heard about this." And then anyway, she looked at my hand and saw the color of my veins and my skin tone and my eye color and came up with my color analysis. And she let me know what colors I should wear as far as my makeup and my clothes go to make me look better. Let me tell you, ask me what color I should not wear, Callie. Biggest color I shouldn't wear. Orange was one of them. Orange.
What's the biggest color you should not wear?
Black.
What?
She told me my color.
Black. You're a hairstylist.
So I came home and I just like for poops and giggles decided to go through my closet and see how
Did
many.
you hang on?
Am I allowed to say that?
Did you say poops and giggles?
I looked at my closet just to see how many black, because she said you shouldn't wear these colors up against your face. That's the main thing, right? I could wear black pants all day long. So I looked to see how many black tops I had. 53.
What? 53?
What am I going to do with these black tops? I'm wearing
You're
black
gonna keep
now.
wearing them. What?
I need
53.
Next podcast, I'm going to wear one of my colors, and y'all are going to be like, "Oh, she looks."
But what
great."
is your color?
It's like pastels and muted colors.
What?
Yeah.
What's my color? Black.
And like
Black and gray.
like charcoal gray would be. And so if y'all come to Studio B and I'm wearing charcoal gray Studio B shirts, that's why I'm trying to look.
I've always
better
had a
for
weird
40.
thing that
Yeah, we need to find your colors.
like in the band days, I always wore white T-shirts. I would go to Walmart and buy like a 5-pack of like Hanes
I
white
don't
T-shirts.
think white is your color. White is
Hey.
not my color either.
I used to have a tan though.
It doesn't matter. It's
And so now all I ever wear is black and gray. And I'm also like, if you guys have ever looked at me, you'll notice I rarely wear anything with any print on it. My hats are blank. My shirts are blank. Now,
your last name is Bland.
yeah, I'm very bland. I never thought about that. Man, hang on, that deserves this.
Oh. No, but like talking about this really goes into hair color too. Like, so being hairstylists, like it really plays a role. And we know these things, but I guess we might not have really realized that it's an actual thing with clothes too. But like, you put red hair on somebody and, or really like I've looked it up and it's like certain red tones of red hair color look better. If
You know who I bet knows all about this?
Who?
Guess. Cheyenne.
Me and Cheyenne have talked
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Yeah. She probably
Yes.
knows all about this.
Me and her have actually talked about this.
If it wasn't midnight, I'd call her and get her on the show. She's probably awake though.
This is a problem. Like we can't interview anybody because nobody is up at.
Yeah, if you want to be
12:30.
on our podcast at
Monday
midnight
morning.
after our kids go to bed,
Yeah.
we can do it until we get stepped up
Cheyenne.
till we get set up permanently.
Mrs. Google, you need to get on this color analysis thing. I think Cheyenne should get certified and she can start charging people. I mean, I guess I could too, but I probably wouldn't charge.
I'll do it. How much does it pay? I don't have anything else going on.
Just help you out.
Hey, speaking of hairstylists, so we had actually on our way back from Dallas, and I don't know what happened, but we are going to work on an episode all about hairstylists. And it's no big secret that hairstylists is the word different?
If that's a positive different.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of hairstylists, a lot of them are artists.
Yeah.
And, a lot of them have tattoos. A lot of them have
Are they
crazy hair.
misfits? Are they
They are.
hippies? Yeah.
I was going to say, like, you think of like hairstylists, artists, musicians, performers.
They don't beat to the what's that saying?
They walk to march to the beat of a different drum.
They do march to the beat of a different drum.
Yeah, something like that. I got a drum. There you go. So I want to do a whole episode, and because look, I'm saying this because if anybody is qualified to say it, it's me and her. We've been hairstylists. I've been hairstylist for what, 11 years, 12 years? You've been what, 15?
Like 17.
17, 15,
I think
17.
going on 18.
I am 17.
Going on 18.
Oh my goodness. Lucy, did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
It is my favorite movie, Sound of Music, just so y'all know.
Goodness.
Just so y'all know.
Oh, hang on. I got a button for that too. Oh.
Really? Is it that terrible?
I don't know, man. I can't. I mean,
you can't what? Appreciate?
I don't know. I'll give it
Talent?
another shot, but right now I'll.
Okay, as the hairstylist in me, Julie Andrews' hair is just terrible in that movie. It's the only thing terrible about that movie.
I don't know what her hair looks like.
Chopped off, like this chopped off bob. It's not flattering. Which, I mean, that's how she wore her hair all the time. It's just not.
It was probably the thing then.
Wish it wasn't. God, was that a real chuckle?
But no, that was a radio. That was a radio laugh.
Oh, fake.
Yeah, I had to carry on.
I was gonna say I'm not used to you laughing at me.
That's why I have these buttons. I laugh at people and all that good stuff.
Anyways, moving on. Are we moving on?
Yeah,
hairstylists, we're crazy.
Anyways, yeah. So I want to do a whole. Look, we're qualified to say that.
You told me one time I was the most professional
hairstylist I've ever met, and I don't remember telling you what was the story, because you told me that I told you, babe, please be a Christian hairstylist.
Oh no, that's a different story. So when I first started, when I decided to go to school for doing hair, Kylie talked me into going to school to do hair.
Yeah, your other boyfriend.
So when I finally signed up and got ready, well, me and Kylie were just dating at the time, and he was like, "Babe, can you please be a Christian hairstylist?" So what did you mean by that?
Well, because it's no big secret that I
think it's that like hairstylists, like for
they're kind of like musicians.
Well, they can like party all night and go to work, make their schedule.
They got tons of cash.
The thing about it is hairstylists work really late. So a lot of them don't come to work till really late. Like people walk in and they'll be like, "Oh, you're so slow," and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, "Yeah, our girls were here till 9 o'clock last night."
And then they went to the bar. Our girls. Our girls don't go to the bar.
But so I think that if they are a partier, they can keep it that lifestyle because they can do hair, go and party, and then sleep in and come to work whatever time they want to come to work.
Yeah.
And so you're like, please be a Christian hairstylist. Like, I guess you didn't want me going to school, meeting a bunch of new friends. And
I didn't want you to be strung out on coke and stay at the bars all night, basically. Well, it's true.
So serious.
Because, I don't know, it's, being a musician, like you've seen so many people like that.
Speaking of that, musicians date a lot of
hairstylists marry musicians, and that's
they crazy.
Yeah,
crazy goes with crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of you'll notice that a lot of musicians either date or marry hairstylists or makeup artists or something like that, because it's all, I guess, kind of the same. Or I think hairstylists, musicians, they're either left brain or right brain. There's two different types of people, and I think they all fall in the same category. Look, I am in no position to be talking. We need to talk to Clint Davis about this.
I think you are kind of in a position. You're a musician, and you turned to be a hairstylist, and you married a hairstylist.
Man, that makes me a psychopath.
Pretty much.
Wow. Woo. Anyways, so what else you got, babe? Hey, I just if I sound a little rough, it's because I have literally been sneezing for a week. We started getting the land cleared behind the shop.
Even before we started getting the land cleared, like, do you remember that day last week? Or was it the week before? Anyways, we thought the wind was blowing really hard and we thought it was raining. And we're all like, is it raining outside? We looked outside and no, it was pollen falling that hard.
It looked
and,
like something
sideways.
was on fire. You couldn't see anything.
It was falling from the sky so hard it looked like rain was coming down. It was insane. It's been terrible.
Well, then we decided right smack dab in the middle of it to get the 2 acres behind our salon mulched. If you don't know what land mulching is, it's these tractors that drive through and grind everything up. It's amazing. It also stirs up a lot of dust and this time of year pollen. So,
and Callie stood outside for.
Everybody stood outside.
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, nobody could.
I was like a 9-year-old
not
boy.
watch.
It was pretty cool.
It's every person's. I mean, just that dude gets paid to just drive through and just tear stuff up.
I think he was showing out too.
It was cool. I don't blame him. I'd be showing out. Anyways, so that's what's going on there. We are slowly but surely getting stuff going in the salon. Got 2 new bowls, shampoo bowls. Actually, we now have 3 bowls. And then we're starting on the barbershop. So we're slowly but surely getting there. So, but I guess that's about it for right now. We're working on these cameras, going to figure all this out and get everything set up. We're going to try to keep these episodes from being so long because it seems like when it's just me and you.
How long is this one?
I don't know. We're under 30 minutes. So.
It seems like me and you what?
Seems like me and you, when it's me and you, we don't go as long. And then when we get somebody on the show that's interesting, we can just talk forever. And next thing you know, it's been an hour and a half. So
we're not interesting.
I mean, oh yeah, we're interesting. You're interesting to me. Wait, hang on. You're interesting to me. Anyways, so you got anything else, or is that it? Lucy?
I guess that's it.
How are you doing?
Lucy?
Can y'all see Lucy?
Lucy's got a good health update.
Yeah, she does. Lucy, look at her. She's having a dream. Look at her. When you can tell when she has a dream because she starts twitching. Lucy is our 2-year-old golden doodle. I know you already know that, but Lucy actually had COVID-19.
Lucy had
disco spondylitis.
Yeah, so apparently she had, and we had a good breeder, someone we know, and all that. All health checked out just fine. So before anybody comes at me at that,
yeah, she didn't come from like a farm.
Yeah, not at all. So, but she's had some, what would you say, just her immune system just was down. So she had a little infection when she was a puppy. And then apparently they think that she went on antibiotics for long enough. So she must have had an infection and we didn't know about it. And then when I got COVID, she actually got COVID, got real sick.
It just coincidentally happened at the same time.
That sounds crazy, but like she literally tested, positive for COVID. And like we had LSU, Baton Rouge call us to do an interview about it and everything because they were doing a study on it. And
well, she was the first out of 2 different clinics. None of them had seen a dog with COVID-19. And from what I understand, I thought they said that coronavirus is common, but not COVID-19 with dogs.
Yeah.
And so that's why they were asking so many questions.
So we were like afraid they were going to like take her off and do all these studies. Anyways, but she got real sick and got, finally got better from that.
And she's been on antibiotic for a year.
Well, then she developed that infection in her spine somehow and was on antibiotics for a full year, had to be on it for a full year. So we're just now being able to take her off of it, and she is running and jumping, and she'll
never have full, like she can't jump.
So golden doodles are kind of known for counter surfing, where they like jump up on the counters and like look around and get some cookies off the counter or whatever. She did that when she was a puppy, but she really wasn't tall enough. But yeah, so that's something that she can't do.
Yeah. She doesn't. It's like when she tries to jump, she doesn't
I
have
think she's
full motion.
insecure of it too. But anyway, she is the happiest, sweetest.
Human.
I can't imagine a dog better than she.
And she doesn't shed. Did we mention that?
And
She
doesn't
does
shed.
not
So she's
shed.
got a good health report. We're very thankful for her. Anyways.
Yeah. Did we mention that we had to pay
So-
for antibiotics for a year?
It was worth it.
Man, golly, I'm glad that's over.
She's my first dog. So I've had a different experience with my first dog. But I'll tell you, like, some of my customers who are dog lovers, like, they'll come in, that's the first thing they're asking about is Lucy.
Well, they've seen her now. Lucy, she's got 400 names. Lucinda, Lucille, Lucy Lou-Hoo, Lucy Lou. That's an actress, though, right?
Lou Little,
Woo Whittle,
Woodle.
Woo Woo Woo, Woo Whittle,
Whoa.
Woo Woo. Look at her; her eyes are opening now. She's
Lucinda
like,
is my favorite one.
"Oh, she heard that." Say, "Hey, y'all are talking about me."
Sweet girl.
All righty. Well, you got anything else? We don't have any news this week, do we? We hadn't been caught up, so
No.
we're not going to waste y'all's time. Where'd it go?
That is the news.
I know.
Why are you doing it? We don't have any.
In today's news, we don't have any news. You got a Chick-fil-A update? They do have the concrete poured.
Is it all the way forward?
No, not completely. And then that Starbucks is looking good.
Starbucks is looking good.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
How's
all we
Aldi
got.
coming along?
There's something going on down there. They've got, looks like they're starting to kind of do something with the land. Well, there's old Lucy. She woke up. Now she's going back to sleep. Well, hey, Lucy. Anyway, so that's about all we got, folks. You good?
Oh, yeah. I did have my first
What?
sweep the swamp, Johnny's Pizza. But
Oh,
that's it.
yeah. You know, coincidentally, I know you guys think I eat all the time, but I, too, had my first sweep the swamp. If you didn't listen to last week's episode, the last episode, it was with our friend Dustin Lincoln, who is the marketing director for Johnny's Pizza. We went over everything. And Cheyenne actually knew what the peach pudding pie was. She's had that. Huh. And then I saw the peach pudding pie on the menu. I wanted to get it. Kids,
They wanted cinnamon sticks.
they wanted cinnamon sticks. So we headed to Johnny's after
Ranger soccer game.
Ranger soccer game yesterday. Good eating. Try to sweep the swamp. It was good.
It was really good.
It's basically like Jill won't eat a sweep the kitchen, but she's basically eating a sweep the kitchen now. I mean, because if you take the
Hey,
crawfish and the shrimp off, it's a sweep the kitchen. If you just replace it with like pepperoni and
But you know how they say when you get older, your taste buds mature? Mine definitely has. I wouldn't have touched a sweep in the anything back in the day.
yeah.
Now I'm like, put some onions on it.
Thank you, Lord.
I'll try.
Thank you, Lord.
Don't put a pickle on my Lord's chicken though. It ain't happening.
Look, I'm going to tell
Don't
you
put
what.
a pickle on a Chick-fil-A sandwich and think you can take it off and take the taste off.
Have you tried it?
I've never had a pickle a day in my
But
life.
have you tried it?
I've never. No.
Look, here's
I've
the
never
thing.
had a pickle a day in my
Chick-fil-A
life. And it
cannot
ain't
make
happening.
mistakes.
It ain't happening.
Are you questioning the Lord? I mean, are you? I mean, hang on. I got to find it. That was funny. Wait, wrong button.
You want to do this over?
Yeah. Are you questioning the Lord's chicken? Because the Lord does not make mistakes. I think that, like, to me, it's like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Like, if it doesn't have the pickle on it, it's not a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't get it. I mean,
Do you like to add American cheese?
no.
I just changed it all together, didn't I?
No. Yeah, that's not even on the menu. Like a number one is a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Do you know
Waffle
if you
fries
add
and a Coke.
cheese or change it up a little bit and tell them to like toast your bun extra or whatever, that you get a fresh new sandwich?
She said, toast your buns.
So you order yours and no telling how long it's sitting there. I mean, it is Chick-fil-A. It's not sitting there
it's
too
brand
long.
new because it's usually scalding hot. So
Your pickle juice is all seeping in the bread.
Man, goodness. Anyways, well, I guess that's about it for now, huh?
That's it.
Lucy, did you enjoy it?
Looks as though
This music putting her down
she can't
down
hear.
for the night.
She can't hear
Oh,
that.
she didn't have headphones on. Never mind. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm bound and determined to get another episode out this week. And hey,
When?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Check out the social media. We're going to try to post a few video clips from this just to kind of let you see what we look like. We're sitting in our living room with a dog doing a podcast. Anyways, thank you guys. See you next time.
Bye.